Hey, YouTubers, shortwave listeners, ham radio operators, ladies and gentlemen, friends and followers, subscribers, or people who just accidentally took off the wrong exit of the interstate and got stuck on my channel. This is your friend, Uncle Gunther from Troubleshooting Laboratories in the southwestern part of Delta Lima, 25 miles west of Frankfurt International Airport, on a pretty hazy, overcast Friday. Let's have a look outside. Beautiful. Current outside temperature, by estimate, it's probably 50 Fahrenheit. So I got some breaking news about my ICOM 7300 and the CG 3000. And thank you so much again, one more time, to Ray Novak from ICOM North America for being there for me. He sent me a message back yesterday, late in the evening, his local time, that says, that tells me, Gunther, please use a different source of DC voltage that you feed your antenna tuner with, and give it slightly a little bit more of voltage rating. So I was checking the backside of the tuner. There's the informations on it about this product. And this is pretty much on all the tuners that is telling you, okay, power supply 13.8 volts plus minus 10%. That means the maximum DC voltage that you can feed this tuner with is maximum 15 volts DC. Don't exceed 15 volts. I don't suggest you to do that because you probably blow up this thing or maybe you damage not your power supply unit, but you're going to damage the tuner. So what I did, my power supply units are these ones. They are regulated. Of course, I could open up the lid, 8 screws, and there's a board inside with a trimmer, and I could increase the voltage inside. I don't want to do that, too much of act. So what I was doing is, I don't have no car battery, but Gunther, he is a pack rat, he is saving things. And I found a little power supply from an older internet router. This handles 2 amperes, and it has, the manufacturer says it's 15 volts DC. I checked it with my meter, and it has exactly 14.71 volt, which is safe. So what I'm doing is right now, no, don't do it, Gunther. I just plug it in. Okay. Tack. Can you hear that? How fast this relay works inside? So I hooked it up to a piece of cable. I gave it a 4-pin microphone plug, like the original cable that comes with the unit, right? So, and now we're starting the tuning process. But what you need to do first is, if you don't use it with the remote box, because the remote box takes care of, if you are switching into the tuning mode, the transceiver goes in the CW mode and to the lowest manufacturer set power. That could be 5 watts, between 5 watts and 10 watts. I checked it. The lowest power in the CW mode for tuning on my 7300 is 7.4 watts, if I can trust the cross needle meter of my antenna tuner. Switch to a dummy load, of course. So here we go. We got 14.71 volts. This thing is already active and ready to go. I set the power down, reduced it to 5 watts. Can you see that? 5% is 5 watts. I checked it. I did the alignments in the service mode, making sure that what the meter, the indicator is telling me is the truth. So let's go. FM, 5 watts on the 12 meter band. Listen. Tack, ready to go. And did you hear how fast that, I call it motor inside, is energizing? Remember yesterday when I did the tuning process? It was going really slow. It was sounding like a Caterpillar bulldozer cold start, you know, outside at minus 32 or something. So this is how it should be like. So let's go to the next band. That will be the 15-meter band. Same procedure. Switch to FM. Check in. It is 5 volts. The mic in is down to 0. Listen. Match found. Look at the meter. Okay, and this is how it should be like. And I'm sure if I switch to the next band, that will be the 17-meter band. Da 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 da. Listen. Match found. Look. Perfezionato, huh? Let's test the 20-meter band. Let's go on Uncle Bill's frequency, W2ONV. That was Uncle Bill's monitoring frequency back in the days. Listen. Match found. Match found. So I want to make sure 40 meters. Let's go on FM. Make sure we got the 5 watts. Mic in is down to 0. Listen. It took 2 seconds. Match found. Let's check 80 meters. 80-meter band. Oops, no, let's go on 60 first. 60. Right? Listen. Match found. Look. Match found. Let's go on 80. Five watts, mic in 0. Listen, that might take a little bit longer because it's the 80-meter band, but just listen. Tack. 2.5 seconds, I say. Match found. So, obviously, it's maybe just my ICOM 7300 radio. That's not for all other 7300 models in the world. We're just talking about my one, okay? I just want this to be understood. My baby seems to have a problem with the amperes inside. I don't know if that was from the very first beginning. I was using this combination over 2 years ago, and I remember I had to repeat the tuning process a couple more times till it worked, but then it worked. And I used this this tuner together with this radio 1 or 2 times, and then I just used that with the 7200, and you know, everything was fine. So now we know what's it all about. My next test will be reducing the DC voltage, because out in the fields with my, you know, with my battery pack, with my outdoor hard case, I have 13.36 volts DC. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to hook it up to that power supply over there. I will open it up and I will turn down the internal trimmer to 13.3 volt. And I want to make sure that it's not the voltage. It is not the voltage because I was measuring it with the multimeter. Over here, there is 13.9 volts coming out. And at the ICOM 7200, where is it? Where's my ICOM 7200? Oh, there it is. On the IC 7200, it's pretty much the same thing. It's 13.9 volt if I use this power supply. And it is what I was thinking about for the last couple of days, because I really checked on anything possible. The first thing that I did was faulty solder joints. Then the next thing that I checked on was damages on the remote cable and so on. But you know, if it works on one ICOM radio and suddenly it doesn't work with the other ICOM radio, the system here, ICOM is ICOM, you know, then what could it just be? I mean, you know, it doesn't was really clear to me, and it didn't really make sense. So then you got to sit down and start the process of troubleshooting, analyzing what is the problem, what is faulty, what did you just overlook? Maybe you just made a mistake, you know, by engaging these two partners in crime. So anyways, it just blows my mind, you know. But thank you so much one more time, Ray. You are ding dong, really. And thank you so much also to John in the Netherlands, Papa Alpha 1 Lima Echo Golf, and George from GB Antennas, and to my friend Andy, Delta Lima 8 Delta X-Ray. I was talking about these problems with Andy, and Andy said, hey, Gunther, have you checked on this? Have you done that? Have you tried out this? Andy is a smart guy, and I know exactly if there's something not working the way it should, Andy is a good address for me if I really need help. And Andy, I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Okay, folks, keeping long words short, it's Friday. And this is just a quick shout from Uncle Gunther's messed up place with troubleshooting. Get out of here. I see you folks later on. If there is no rain tonight, I'll be at the shores of the Rhine River. Happy weekend from the southwestern part of Delta Lima, live from the Troubleshooting Studios, DK5 ONV. Out of here.